you gonna wear to the dance tomorrow night?
I didn't know you thought about things like that, Lori. You know, you could ask somebody.
No, I couldn't.
Sure you could. All you have to do is go up to somebody and say, you want to go to the dance?
You could do that, I couldn't.
Well, you could ask Dick Baxter. He'd go out with you.
I'd rather go out with Ben Tramer.
Ben Tramer? I knew it! See, you do think about things like that, huh, Lori?
Shut up.
He's cute! Ben Tramer.
John Carpenter's Halloween is about Lori, a virginal teen girl that's jealous of her fellow babysitting friends getting some.
Bob and I have been planning on it all week.
Everybody's having a good time tonight.
Her darkest desires come to life in the form of Michael, a boy who killed his babysitter out of some jealous, unfulfilled sexual desire and vengeance due to her irresponsibility. Fun fact, in the original film, it's never established that Michael is a Myers. It's up to interpretation whether Michael's babysitter was his sister. His name was just Michael. This boy that kills his babysitter is Lori's imagined backstory for Michael, whom grows up and becomes her manifestation dream guy and her inner lust.
Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum 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 bum.
He is her wish fulfillment. It's symbolic of being all in her mind or simply just her dream come to life. Mr. Sandman brings her dream guy to life, in the worst way. Be careful what you wish for, Lori. The boogeyman becomes real. And she is responsible for her friends dying. Lori then spends her life in regret and paranoia. That shame, that fear, that dread, falling upon her daughter, which not only ruins any hopes of a happy life together, but spreads that fear to the whole town.
I never told you how I spent my childhood. I learned how to shoot a gun when I was 8. I learned how to fight. I had nightmares about the basement. Social services came when I was 12 years old and took me away. I've spent my entire life trying to get over the paranoia and neuroses that she has projected on me.
Lori becomes the outcast, as was Michael, her creation.
Mom.
Sorry.
Mom.
Stop this.
Sorry. I saw him in the sheep.
Mom.
I wanted to kill him.
Okay, that's enough, Lori.
I
Lori,
didn't
that's
know
enough.
what to do.
That's enough, Lori.
Okay, I think maybe this is a little bit too much for you, huh? Why don't we go for a walk, all right?
You said you were going to try to put the past behind you, okay? Are you going to try to do that? That's what you said you wanted to do.
I can't.
Mom, look at me. Look at me.
That fear is what Michael is.
Karen, the lights.
What are you doing? I thought you said we were safer here.
You never wanted to listen when I spoke of that night, and this is why. I've been preparing for this for a long time.
You want him to come here.
I'm so sorry, Karen. I'm so sorry, baby.
The more Laurie fears, the more Michael grows. Michael is fear itself.
Samhain isn't evil spirits. It isn't goblins, ghosts, or witches. It's the unconscious mind. We're all afraid of the dark inside ourselves.
His mask is a reflection of the dark desire of man. When you stare into the abyss, the blackest eyes, the abyss stares back. That's why Michael, fear, the boogeyman himself, loses power when the mask comes off.
I always thought Michael Myers was flesh and blood, just like you and me. But a mortal man could not have survived what he's lived through. The more he kills, the more he transcends into something else impossible to defeat. Fear. People are afraid. That is the true curse of Michael. You can't defeat it with brute force. It is the essence of evil. The anger that divides us. It is the terror that grows stronger when we try to hide. You can't close your eyes and pretend he isn't there. Because he is.
Laurie and Karen realize this too late. Karen pays the ultimate price. Laurie loses her daughter. And it was Laurie's fear that got her daughter, and others, killed.
All this hiding, all this preparation, it was for nothing. I mean, it took priority over your family. It cost you your family. Say goodbye to Michael and get over it.
Goodbye.
Years pass and Laurie realizes that she has to stop fearing.
I made a promise not to let fear rule my life anymore. I bought a home, a place to live with love and trust, not a trap, not a place to hide. Hey. It has been 4 years since I last saw my monster. So here I am, a survivor attempting to share my story and find healing. Michael Myers was the personification of evil. It's theirs. It's their wedding rings. It's up to each of us whether or not we lock the door and find our resolve, or let him inside. Let it inside. Let evil inside.
She has to put her fear behind her. So she goes through self-therapy. She writes a book. This book is her revisiting her fear, but rewriting that fear, that nightmare, into a dream first. Halloween Ends is Laurie's fantasy, the therapy to reach the truth and face it full on.
Corey, you're a lifesaver.
Right.
How have you been? Come on in.
It starts off by reimagining her dream guy into someone like her, an innocent virginal babysitter who goes through something life-changing, an event on Halloween that ruins their life. Corey Cunningham becomes the town outcast. Allison is the image, the representation of young Laurie.
Fate took a different course. I understand how someone who has nothing left in this world may still know bliss. His message is totally hopeful.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I can.
In this story within a story, Corey, Allison, Michael, and Laurie herself are all representing different aspects of Laurie and her life. Laurie is telling her life story, but transforming that nightmare, that reality, into a dream, a fantasy first.
Oh, wait, I know who you are.
You did something messy.
I can't believe they let you off.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You're that psycho babysitter. He killed that kid, didn't he? Yep. Killed a kid and too pussy to buy some fucking
Guys, you know what?
beer.
Let's just fucking forget about it. Let's just go to the game, okay?
You're just a little pedo.
Look at him.
Let him know, Terry.
Is that what you want?
A little fucking pedo creep.
That's
Give me
right.
space, Terry. Fucked up kid hard. That's right.
Right.
So where's your next victim? What the fuck?
Oh, shit!
Look at you. I fucking milk everywhere.
Holy shit!
Look what you did.
Hey! Assholes! Knock it off!
We're not doing anything. We're just talking,
messing around,
ma'am.
Hey, guys, would you look at this? I mean, a psycho meets a freak show. Wow.
Can't
This
believe
is a match made in heaven.
Hey, come on, look at me.
Top for now.
Let's go, y'all.
Michael Myers.
Are you the psycho or the freak show?
Hey, Margot, do you want to go to the school play on Saturday?
Yeah, sure, Terry.
Have fun.
So do you want to do it? Or you want me to?
Laurie literally brings Corey, her wish fulfillment, the innocent version of Michael, to her younger self, making her dreams come true, rewriting her history.
Well, someone's getting into the spirit of things. This gentleman
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him the word that I'm not a rover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring us, please, 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 Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream.
Thank you. Be right back with the lean.
Jesus, Frank, have you ever heard of a vegetable?
Well, look who it is.
What? They're good for you.
Well, I like to mix meats and make croquettes for the guys at the station.
That just sounds disgusting.
I like your hair.
Thanks. Thanks. I just sort of chopped it one day. It just felt like time.
Wow.
Somebody else fixed it.
Hell.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I feel like I won an extra life. I really do. I got myself a guitar at the pawn shop, and I've been fiddling around with that My niece gave me a Rosetta Stone, and now I'm learning Japanese. Shatsu o Nakoshita.
What does that mean?
Means I lost my shirt, I think. Oh, I lost my hat. I don't know. Thanks. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll fly over for the cherry blossoms. Test it out on the locals. You still got your nose in that book you're writing?
Your fault. It was your idea.
It was. Got a title?
Just set up my office, you know, have a house with Allison. We're living together. It's nice. You know, she's been talking to this guy. You probably know him, Corey Cunningham.
Oh, yeah, I do know. He's a good kid. Had a tough break. It's nice to know somebody's out there looking out for him.
I like your face. I mean, I like seeing your face.
So do you. I mean, I do too. I like seeing you too.
After Laurie allows herself to live in her idealistic dream fantasy, she knows she must face the reality and the fallout of what happened.
Hey! What you smiling about? What did you buy at the store?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Do you see what he did to my sister? He killed her husband and he stabbed her. Took her voice. She cannot speak because of you. You were her neighbor? And you don't even know her name, do you? You tempted and you provoked that man when you should have left him alone.
Laurie. Hey. You okay?
Yeah.
I would like to see those cherry blossoms. And I think you'd like them too. Hey man, can I get up here?
Hey! Is your dancing having a good time?
Sorry.
Sorry for killing my son. I wake up every day and I can't get past the pain. It kills me, you understand. You think you can come... No, you don't understand if you think you can come here and take off your little mask and have a good time with your friends. That's my second accident. I know too. I know it was no accident. It was no accident. You hurt my little boy because you got mad and you lost your fucking mind.
Terry, what did you do? He fell.
Little dick busted her.
Is he dead? Go down and look.
You go down and look. I didn't push nobody. He fell.
Bullshit.
He fell?
Yeah, that's my story. Let's get out of here.
Laurie's dream battles her nightmare, her past reality. They must eventually merge into one.
People create their own stories and make their own choices. They believe what they want to believe. I'm hopeful with perspective that my experience will help others heal. You have to ask yourself, am I in control, or do the elements control me? Life or death? Suicide? Or cherry blossoms? seen his eyes.
Are we talking about Michael or this kid?
Michael's eyes in Corey. Lindsay, I was so sure. Just like the first time.
I don't want to be in Haddonfield anymore. I want to be with you.
Allison?
It's nice to see you.
Laurie herself confronts her transforming dream.
You know there are two kinds of evil. There's the evil that exists as an external force that threatens the well-being of the tribe. Survival depends on understanding and awareness and fear of physical threat to our daily lives. The other kind of evil lives inside us, like a sickness or an infection. It's more dangerous because we may not know we're infected.
Am I a bad person? Are you?
Well, we're both fucked up.
It's Laurie talking to herself, attempting to save the innocent version of herself, Allison, from her regret and fear.
You can't have her. Allison is not equipped for this relationship, and I will not let her get hurt. So stay the fuck away.
You started this! You brought me in! You invited me!
But you're the one to blame. You want to do it or you want me to? If I can't have her, no one will. You want to help Allison, let her live her life. She has me now. You should give in. You should surrender to that feeling you had the first time you ever looked into his eyes. You secretly hope Michael comes back for you. I'm the psycho. You're the freak show.
Laurie confronts her younger self and tries to save her from going down the dark path that she went down, urging her to have a better life without Michael, a life without jealousy, fear, and regret.
Did you find what you're looking for?
I imagine you're going on a wonderful trip. Were you going to tell me?
What difference does it make?
It makes a big difference, Allison. I feel he is capable of real harm.
Is that what bothers you? Is it suspicion or paranoia? Intuition? An inkling? You got an inkling?
I went to his home. I met his mother.
I know, he told me. So what, you're stalking him now?
No!
And you're threatening him. What did you say to him?
I see the same thing in him that I saw in Michael.
Michael Myers is who you are.
You're not listening to me, Allison. I am trying to protect you.
I don't want your protection!
But you can have a good life, Allison. A good life. Just not with him.
You pretend like you moved on, but it's bullshit. You're actually just obsessed with death. Like it's some sort of game. And you're not gonna rest until you've finished it or until everybody else is as fucking miserable as you are. I need to get out of here before this town kills the one person that actually makes me feel something.
He is on a dark path. I'm not gonna let this happen to you. You have to believe me.
Believe you? You want me to believe you? Because of the hysteria that you caused when I trusted you? My friends are dead. My parents are dead. You're the one that's capable of fucking harm!
Laurie asks forgiveness from those she's lost, including her innocence and youth.
Allison, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I said. I'm sorry, please. And I just want you to come home. Yes, I would like to report a suicide. 1206 Mills End Road.
Laurie turned suicidal later in her life, but instead of killing herself, she confronts her past with a vengeance.
Did you really think I'd kill myself?
Laurie must eventually face every version of herself, first confronting her dream that turned into a nightmare.
I have tried so hard to have compassion and find mercy. But what's the point? You came here to kill me, so do it.
But Laurie must then confront her innocence and lost youth, whom hates her for going down that dark path of regret and fear, the life of fear that destroyed her happiness.
If I can't have her,
You son of a bitch. What did you do to him? No. No. What did you do to him? Corey, come back, come back.
You were right. I liked him.
We should go out sometime and do something.
With me?
With both of us. I mean, we both have to be there, otherwise it wouldn't be a very good time.
It's like the perfect story of Haddonfield in a way. Cute young girl falls for local creep. Imagine if your grandmother had fallen in love with Michael Myers.
It's time for Laurie to finally confront her ultimate fear face on, coming to terms with her dream guy, her dark wish fulfillment that ruined her life, allowing her youth, her innocence, to forgive herself.
Allison, where's Laurie? We're responding to a call. She called in a suicide.
boogeyman, the shape, to see its own reflection, the reflection of her worst desires. She removes the mask to prove he's nothing more than a weak and powerless man.
I've run from you. I have chased you. I have tried to contain you. I have tried to forgive you. I thought maybe you were the boogeyman. No. You're just a man who's about to stop breathing.
I'm not gonna let this happen to you.
A man that was of her own blood, her own creation. With Laurie's book, Laurie's story, she's able to hold up and show her boogeyman to the world, and finally destroy it.
The body of Michael Myers was disposed of in a midnight procession. There would be no tombstone, no memorial. The mysteries were put to bed, and the story as we told it was to fade with time.
You were right about Corey. I know he killed those people.
He was consumed by evil. The events of Haddonfield that created so much violence and bloodshed finally had resolve.
Allison is Laurie's new beginning, a fresh start that can experience tragedy and move past it before letting it overtake her life. This is all about Laurie saving her own innocence that she lost long ago.
Reports now confirm that Michael Myers has indeed been killed, dead after an attempted assault of Haddonfield resident Laurie Strode. What an incredible story of survival through decades of disturbances in our local community. Finally.
New beginnings lay ahead. Fear moves through all of us, and we decide when to surrender. I've said goodbye to my boogeyman, but the truth is evil doesn't die. It changes shape.
I wanted you to know I was thinking about you. I want to thank you for what you did. Enjoy.
What was it you were saying about those cherry blossoms?
In the end, Laurie is free from her confines, her home, no longer stuck inside, no longer looking at her reflection in the window, but now looking out into the world, her fear set aside, and no longer controlling her.
Jesus, Frank. I used to know the guy. Michael, we were kids.
Yeah?
My mom used to make me go over to his house to play. She felt bad. But he would just spend the whole time staring out of his sister's bedroom window. I always remember thinking, the hell was he looking at up there?
He was looking at Haddonfield. A simple town where nothing exciting ever happens.